This is Mr. Maths, your online tutor. Yeah, we want to look at arithmetic with integers. Now, at the end of this video, you should be able to perform addition with integers. Then you should be able to perform subtraction with integers. Then number 3, you should be able to perform multiplication with integers. Now, let's now go on to addition with integers. Now, first of all, integers, they are all numbers. So they may be positive or negative. So 0 is also an integer. Now let's now look at this number line. You can show integers on a number line. So this number line now, this point is 0. So to the right of this number line are positive numbers. Then to the left are negative numbers. You can see that from 0, you can go to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In that order. 6, 7. So this arrow shows that this thing is what? This line is continuous. Is that okay? Little to the left hand side, you have -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, minus like that. Now, let's look at this now the number added to 2 decreases or goes down by 1 each time. So the answer also decreases or goes down by 1 each time. Now let's see. Let's start from 2 plus 3 is equal to 5. Now you can see that here now 2 is constant. So what we are adding to 2 here, the numbers decreases. I mean the number here, as they are decreasing by 1, the answers also are what? Decreasing by 1. Now 2 plus 3 is equal to 5. 2 plus 2 is equal to 4. So from 3 to 2 here, you can see that from 3 to 2, this one decreases by what? By 1. Answer from 5 to 4. So what we are saying in essence is that so if you look at these 3, these 2, 1 is 0, then -1, -2, -3, -4. So they are the same thing as what you have on the number line here. 3, 2, 1 is 0, -1, -2, then -3. Right? Now, the answers also, you can see that we have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 is 0, -1, -2. Can you see that even this addition can be represented on the what? On the number line. Exactly. So 2 plus 0 is equal to 2. 2 plus -1, 1. 2 plus -2 is 0. 2 plus -3, -1. 2 plus -4, -2. Is that clear? So what we are saying here is that, so the number added to 2 decreases or goes down by 1 each time. So the answer also decreases or goes down by 1 each time. And that is what has happened here. Is that clear? Now let's now look at the subtraction now. This is subtraction with integers. Now, see what happens if you subtract. Look at the first column. The first column here. The number subtracted from 5 goes down by 1 each time. Then the answer goes up by 1 each time. You can see that the reverse is the case. Here, as the number subtracted from 5 goes down by 1 each time, so the answer goes up by 1 each time. And that's why we are having 5 minus 3 is equal to what? 2. 5 minus 2 is equal to 3. 5 minus 1 is equal to 4. So as what we are subtracting as they are the numbers we are subtracting here, as they are decreasing, then the answers what they are increasing. Is that okay? Now look at the two columns together now. The two columns together. So you can see you can change a subtraction into an addition by adding inverse number. Now the inverse of 3 is minus 3. Then the inverse of minus 3 is 3. Okay. If the inverse of 3 is minus 3, so what is inverse of 2? So the inverse of 2, of course, will be minus 2. And the inverse of minus 2 will be plus 2. Is that clear? Now, for example here now, so you can see that 5, you can see that 5 minus 3 is equal to what? 5 plus 3, which is equal to 8. Now, if you now apply this rule to what we have here, so the inverse of minus 3 is 3. So to change this minus to plus now, you can say 5 plus minus 3. Is that okay? That one will give you 2. Is that okay? Because we want to change this minus to plus. This minus has already been changed to plus here. Then the inverse of 3 is minus 3. Is that okay? So that's the reason why you're having 2 here. Is that clear? Now, that is that for the one with negative. But the one with negative here. Now, we want to change this negative to positive here. Is that clear? Now, you now look for inverse of this minus 1. What is the inverse of this minus 1? The inverse of minus 1 is plus 1. So you can change this one to 5 plus 1, which is equal to 6. So 5 minus 1 is equal to 6. And then 5 plus 1 is also equal to 6. Is that clear? So what we are saying in essence is that you can change a subtraction into an addition by adding the inverse number. Is that okay? So once you know the inverse of the number you want to, maybe you want to change. Is that okay? So you are good to go. Another example is here, 5 minus 2. So this minus is the original minus now. The number we want to change here is minus 2. So what is the inverse of minus 2? Inverse of minus 2 is plus 2. So to change this minus to plus, so we now say 5 plus 2, because the inverse of this minus 2 is plus 2. Is that okay? So 5 plus 2 will be 7, and then 5 minus 2 is also equal to 7. Is that clear? Now this is 5 minus 1. Let's look at this one once again. Now 5 minus 1 is equal to what? 4. So this minus, you want to change this minus to plus. Is that okay? Now this one, what is the inverse of 1? Inverse of 1 is minus 1. We will now say 5 plus, because we want to change this one to plus, so it will be 5 plus minus 1, because minus 1 is the inverse of this 1. And then this plus now, you have already changed it to plus. So 5 minus 1, if 5 minus 1 is equal to 4, then 5 plus minus 1 is also equal to 4. And it's applicable to everything that we have here, as well as this one also. Is that clear? Now, let's now look at multiplication. Let's look at what example here. Now, example 1, work out the following. Now, you can see that this one is 3 plus minus 7. Then 5 minus 8 minus 3 minus 9. Now, the solution here, 3 plus minus 7. The answer is minus 4. That is, you subtract 7 from 3. Is that okay? So if you subtract 7 from 3, if you want to change this one to negative now, you want to change this plus to negative, what you need to do is you now You now subtract the inverse of minus 7. Is that okay? So the inverse of minus 7 is what? Plus 7, right? So you want to change this plus to minus. So this plus has already been changed to minus here. Now this minus 7 has already been changed to what? Plus 7. That's why you are having 3 minus 7. And the answer is minus 4. Is that clear? Then minus 5 minus 8 is equal to minus 13. Is that okay? So the inverse of the inverse of 8 is minus 8. So when you say minus 5 plus minus 8, the answer will be what? Minus 13. Then letter C, we have minus 3 minus 9 is equal to 6. So the inverse of minus 9 is plus 9. So you can say that minus 3 plus 9. Minus 3 plus what? Plus 9. Because the inverse of this minus 9 is equal to plus. So you can change this first plus by the first minus to plus by saying minus 3 plus 9. Because the inverse of minus 9 is what? Plus 9. So minus 3 plus 9 will now give you 6. Is that clear? So that is that about addition and subtraction of integers. Now, let us now look at let's look at multiplication with integers. Now, what is applicable for multiplication is also applicable for division. Is that okay? Now, let's look at these multiplications. So 3 multiplied by 5 is equal to 15. 2 multiplied by 5 is equal to 10. 1 multiplied by 5 is equal to 5. 0 multiplied by 5 is equal to 0. Now the pattern continues like this. So now minus 1 multiplied by 5, you can see that 5 is constant here, right? So it is the number we are multiplying that is changing here. So as this one is decreasing by 1, the answer is decreasing by 5. That is by what we are using to multiply. Is that okay? So from 15 to 10 to 5 to 0 minus 5 minus 10. So minus 1 multiplied by 5 minus 5. Minus 2 multiplied by 5 minus 10. In that order. Now, what can we now say about this pattern? So we can conclude from this pattern that when you multiply negative integer by positive integer, the answer will be negative answer. Is that okay? The answer will be negative. That is, this is negative integer multiplied by positive. The answer will be what? Negative. So if it is positive, positive, the answer will also be positive. Is that okay? Now, let's look at the second side here now. Minus 3 multiplied by 4 is equal to minus, because we are multiplying negative and positive. The answer is negative. Is that okay? But if you are multiplying the same signs, now this is negative, this is also negative. So minus 3 multiplied by minus 1 is equal to 3. You can see that the answer is positive here. Minus 3 multiplied by minus 2, the answer is 6. Also minus 5 multiplied by minus 3, the answer is equal to 15. So we can now conclude here that negative integer multiplied by negative integer is equal to positive answer. Is equal to what? Positive answer. Now, this and this, now we can now combine these two to write rule. Let's look here now. The rule is here. When you multiply two integers, so if they have same signs, so the answer will be positive. If they have different signs, then the answer will be what? Negative. Is that clear? Now let's look at this example 2 here. So the sign in front of 12 here is plus, even though it's not written, but it's 12. Is that clear? Now is positive, rather positive. So positive multiplied by negative. Since the signs are different now, the answer will be negative. You know that if you multiply 12 and 3 now, you know that your answer must be negative. Here is negative, negative. So the signs are the same. So your answer here must be positive. Now, the same thing is applicable to division also. The answer here is I and D. Sign in front of 20 is negative. In front of 4 is positive. So different signs will give you negative answer. Then same signs will give you positive answer. That is, the answer for this D will be positive. Now let's look at the solution here. Now this is the solution. Letter A, minus 12 multiplied by minus 3. So you say 12 times 3 is equal to 6. But because the signs are different, so the answer is negative. Is that okay? Now here, 8 multiplied by 5 is 40. So you are multiplying the same signs, right? So your answer, that's why your answer, the answer is positive. Is that clear? Now here, different signs now. Positive, negative, positive. So your answer must be negative. Different signs. So 20 divided by 4 is equal to 5. And the answer must be what? Negative. Here now, you are dividing same signs. So you are dividing negative by negative. The answer will be positive because according to the rule here, let's go back to the rule. If they have the same signs, the answer must be what? Positive. So that is the reason why the answer here is positive. Is that clear? So this is the explanation of each question here. Is that clear? So this will be the end of this video. Now, before we go, I would like you to practice the following now. Work out these additions now. 3 plus minus 6, minus 3 plus minus 8, minus 10 plus 4. Is that clear? So work out these subtractions, multiplications. Then this one is division. Is that okay? This one is division. So work out everything. So in case you have question, please subscribe to our channel so that we hear your opinion on this video. Thank you very much for listening.